Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, this is not my normal setup. If you have watched my channel before, you will see that we are in a new location. I did not move or anything. I'm actually up in my bedroom. I have a little nook here that I have all my makeup set up, which needs some true TLC and reorganization. So yeah, I'm thinking of bringing you guys along on my reorganization and decluttering journey. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, long story short, I kind of wanted to play around with lighting. I do a lot of my check-ins when I do wear tests on my phone up here in front of this window. And I've had a few comments saying that I should do my videos here because the lighting is significantly better, which is definitely true. I typically record in my basement with a ring light and some softbox lights, which does the trick, but I do love this lighting up here. And I've always just, I don't have any cute background. You see my door there and my super unorganized, not cute background. So long story short, I kind of just wanted to see how this went for a video. So bear with me. It's not as professional. I guess I'm taking a little bit of a step back, but I wanted to see what you guys thought. If you really like this lighting and this kind of new location, comment down below, and I probably will be, recording most of my videos up here now, because again, as I said, the lighting is better, and also I am wanting to do more TikToks and Instagram reels and be a little more present on social media, as I've said a trillion times, but I really want to do it this year. It's definitely one of my New Year's resolutions, to be more present and consistent over there on TikTok and Insta, which is obviously ideal to record with my phone. And the lighting downstairs just doesn't do it. So I'm like, well, I don't want to have a million different places to record. So we might be doing our videos up here from now on. And if you guys do like it, as I said, comment down below, and then I'm gonna do a really cute background if I do stay here. So yeah, it would be ideal because I literally have all my makeup sitting beside me, which you guys will see very soon, as I'm going to again be, including you guys in my reorganization, decluttering journey, and you guys can kind of see my whole setup. Yeah, super off base intro, but wanted to explain why this is looking a little less professional and why we're in a new location. If you read the title, you will know we are reviewing the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation and Foundation Brush. If you're interested in finding out more about these products and seeing how they perform, then keep on watching. Grab your coffee or whatever you're drinking or snacking on, and let's get into some makeup. P.S. I am drinking my pistachio cream cold brew. I get extra pistachio cream, and if I'm feeling super extra, I'll get the extra topping too. Addicted is not a strong enough word when describing how much I love these. I'm addicted. You have to get the extra cream though, because otherwise, me personally, it's a little too strong. I forgot to wash my face. BRB. Okay, so this is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Foundation. I love Makeup by Mario. I really, really enjoy a lot of his products. The cream contour stick, the cream blush stick, the lip liner. There's so many products I really love by him. He's a very talented makeup artist, and he is very good at making very innovative and really just good quality products. So I'm excited about this. This is the packaging right here. Very cute glass bottle, white cap. It is a pump. It just looks and feels very, very luxe. And then this is the Makeup by Mario F4 cosmetic brush, the Surreal foundation brush. So this is the matching brush to go with it. So you have the larger side to, seamlessly apply your foundation. And then the more compact side is supposed to be for, better coverage, for more controlled application. So if, for example, in an area like this, you could add some coverage, I guess, is basically what the description said. So these are the products that we're going to be testing today. I got this shade 2N, which is a fair neutral shade. That's the consistency and the shade. So it is not super, super thin, but it's also not super like thick. It's kind of that nice in between. So it's supposed to be a breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable, long-wearing coverage. It has grapeseed oil and vegetal squalene, which I've never heard of. Vegetal? I don't know what that means, but it provides restoring, moisturizing benefits. It has perfecting powders that works with skin's natural texture for a smoothed and enhanced finish. It has a micro grip technology. It hydrates the skin, glides on easily. You can layer it on or shear it out. It's buildable and it works harmoniously with powders or creams while staying true to its original color. I'm going to go with a more mattifying primer considering it is luminous. I am going to go with the Power Grip Primer because I just really like the way that it controls shine and grips the makeup. I've just really been loving it lately. So I'm picking up a decent amount and oh, that's some pretty good coverage. So far this is looking like really nice coverage. The brush is actually also doing a really good job. I have some brushes that I like, but very often when I use a brush, it leaves not as much of an airbrush seamless finish. So this is doing a pretty good job so far. You can really see the luminous finish. Like you look at this side and then you look at that side, like look at that sheen. And with this natural lighting, it's really pointing that out, which I love. So I'm kind of just like swiping it on and then gently buff it into the skin. And it seems to be giving a really nice seamless finish. I like this brush. So I'm going to go all over the face with this side, and then the areas that need a little extra coverage, like right there, we will go over with the compact side to see if it actually does build some good coverage. And I'm more of like a full coverage gal. So I'm obviously building it up more, but if you wanted to shear it out, I think it looks like it's pretty, like for example, if I really kind of work it into the skin and not like build up such a thick layer, you can see it just like nicely evens out the skin tone. Whereas down here, when I applied a thicker layer, it's covering a little better. So it does seem to be true to those claims. I'm going to add a little more though, because as I said, I like me some full coverage. Oh, this is a beautiful finish. Pretty. I like the shade too. It's actually pretty spot on. So the coverage is really, really nice. I'm happy. And I like, aside from my Artiste brush, which is like one of the only brushes that I actually will use for my foundation, even with that one, I still feel like I have to go over it with my sponge. I genuinely don't feel like I have to. I don't know if I've ever used a foundation brush that I've actually felt like we're good to go all by itself. So I'm really impressed. Let's go in with the small side, and actually like it really, I don't even necessarily need more, but like you can see, I'm gonna actually zoom you in. So you guys are like really zoomed in. You can see every pore, every nook, every cranny, but you can see like there's a bit of scarring here. Let's see how this does. And this is kind of nice that you have a side that will do like the all over coverage and then a side that you can kind of build it up, because I'm very bad for just like applying a really full coverage layer to my whole face. But if I could just have this perfect little brush that you know, all over application and compact, it would be good for having a thinner layer all over the rest of the face. And I mean, I feel like it did a decent job at building up. Let's pop that on there. These brushes are beautiful. Oh, and like, look at that sheen. I'm obsessed. So there's like a blemish right here. Let's apply that excess with this compact side. Oh yeah, it definitely adds coverage with this side. Okay, so as you can see, this foundation is flawless on the skin. Really, really pretty. What do you guys think? Do you like? I'm impressed. Okay, I zoomed you guys out a little bit because you don't need to be that up close and personal the whole time. But yeah, really impressed with this foundation so far, like very happy about it. Very curious to see how it sets down and how makeup applies on top of it. And I am very curious to see how it wears. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly off camera finish up my makeup, and then I will be back to show you guys what it's looking like. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I am loving this foundation. I'm going to zoom you guys in. So as you can see, I mean, you can still see my texture. I do have textured skin, but it is looking so nice and smooth. It is looking really, really flawless. I have, you know, great coverage, and it's just looking really, really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead about my day. So stay tuned to see how this one wears. Okay guys, so it's been 9 hours and I'm in my house coat and I'm down in the basement now because it's dark outside and I have my ring light here for some light. Okay, so this is what the foundation's looking like. It's settled a little bit into the fine lines here, but really minimally. I have a tiny bit of transfer off my nose and off the tip of my, that's my chin. I have a tiny bit of transfer off my chin and off the tip of my nose because I wore a mask. I worked today. So other than that though, it is looking really good for 9 hours. I have barely any shine. So honestly, I'm really, really happy with the wear. I'm really confident that this foundation is really good. The wear that it has, like, you know, the little bit of wear on the chin and the nose is very, very, very common for almost every foundation in my collection. It's just the way, I don't know, if you look at my face like this, you can see my chin is like far out of my face. I feel like it hits things easily. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Also with the mask, it sometimes rubs. Also, you know, just touching my face, and then also the nose is just the mask. As I said, there's pretty much no foundation that completely holds up to that. So that I'm not concerned about. Again, there's like tiny bit of settling into my fine lines, but I'm noticing in the last like year or two that these lines are becoming a little deeper. And I think that that's why I'm starting to notice foundations are starting to sink in them a little bit more. Foundation's held up really, really, really well, considering it's a luminous natural finish foundation. So absolutely love the foundation. Really beautiful on the skin, really, really beautiful wear, long wearing. It's lightweight and comfortable. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't look heavy. It looks natural on the skin, and it wears for a really nice long time. Also, I do find the shade is pretty true to shade. I don't feel that it oxidized much at all. And I do also love the brush. Love the brush. I'm excited to try it out with some other foundations as well, but really happy that I did end up purchasing the brush too. So that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.